This short video is about GTViewer 20's tabbed views and how they're different from previous versions of GTViewer. Let's go back and look at GTViewer 15 and show how the views worked here, and then I'll show how they work in GTViewer 20. In all previous versions of GTViewer, they work like this. The view is just a simple window in the app, and we can shrink it down, we can move it around, we can change its size, we can make a new window, to shrink it down again, and then they're just overlapping windows. Now, we can say tile them horizontally or vertically, which is useful to actually see what's going on, or we can tile them vertically or horizontally. I think they're better like this, but it depends on the size of your monitor or the shape of your monitor. If you want to get rid of one, you close it, you can maximize them, and so on. And that's how it's always worked. And in GTViewer 20, it's different. All the views are tabs. Now, right now we just have one view, so it's the only tab in the window. But we can say new view here, and it just makes a new tab with the data. And we can zoom in and do whatever we want. Now, you can tab or make these horizontal or vertical tiles just like we did before, but to do it, you just drag the tile either to here or here for horizontal. But I want a vertical tile, and it makes it just like that. Now, I had the raster on in the other one. So now you can just flip back and forth to decide which one's active, but you can also get rid of one by dragging it on top of the other one. It doesn't get rid of it, it just puts it back up into the tabs. Now, this is also useful when you're doing detail files. If we go to this substation here and show the detail, it's going to bring up a new tab with the detail. And here's our original data, here's the detail file. And we can do the same thing that we did with it. We can say, make that a view. If we don't want it to be this one here, we can just flip back to that one. Let's make that a little smaller. And that's how it works. And you can close them. You can create new ones and so on. Let's go back to GTViewer 15 for just a second to show how this worked there. If we did show the detail file on the substation here, it just brings it up in a new window maximized. You still have both of them, but you may have to tile them to get them to show right. You can move them around however you like. The other new thing in GTViewer 20 is each of these tabs has a tooltip on it that tells you the information about the data. Like here we've got, it's a session, so it shows you the session file, the original data file, and the description of the data. If you wanted to see all that information in the past, you would have had to go into File, Properties, and then scroll down to find the information. So I find it pretty useful when you have several different data sets open or several different versions of the same one open. It's just a quick, easy way to see what it is. It also shows you the description in the tab along with the file that's open, and that's new too from previous versions of GTViewer. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching.